All right, everybody, Jalco777 here. We're going to take a look at two keychain flashlights today. Both of these run about 10 bucks, and they're both awesome. I'm talking about the Nitecore Tube and the Olight i3E EOS. I picked both these up at Grand Prairie Knives, gpknives.com, and like I said, both around $10. Both of them are very bright for what they are, and very, very useful for an everyday carry situation. They make a great $10 gift if you're looking for something. And hey, maybe you only have 10 bucks, you only have to buy one gift for one person, and you aren't sure which one of these to get. I was in a situation where I actually just went ahead and picked up both of them because I didn't know which one I wanted more and which one I thought would be more useful. So I went ahead and grabbed them both. They're both excellent. And I'm going to go ahead and run over some specs real quick. And then we're going to go outside when it gets a little bit darker, and I'm going to show you close up just how bright they are. The Olight comes in at 90 lumens, and it turns on by simply twisting the head there. And to turn it off, you just twist it back. Super easy. Don't have to worry about it. You can do it with one hand. Not a big deal. It's made out of aluminum, so I think it's probably a little bit more durable than the Nightcore. It's all made out of plastic. The Olight runs on one AAA battery, which it does come with, and I think the runtime on that is, according to the Olight website, is 35 minutes at 90 lumens, just from the one battery. If you put a stronger battery in it, like a nice rechargeable battery, like an in-loop or something like that, I think you're going to get about an hour out of it. At least that's according to the website. The Nitecore Tube does not have a removable battery, and to turn it on, just click it once for the low setting, click it twice for the bright setting. The low setting, I think, is 1 lumen, and the bright setting is 45. So it's not as bright as the Olight is, but for everyday applications, it's plenty bright, in my opinion. It works great. If you're in, like a dark room or your car or something like that, it's going to light it up just fine, and you're going to find whatever you're looking for. This one is actually rechargeable by USB. Right here, there's a little tab you pull up underneath there. You just plug it right in. Charge. I think it takes about 2 hours to fully charge if it's all the way depleted. But not having the removable battery and being able to recharge it in your car, I mean, who doesn't have a phone charger you could plug that right into, is pretty nice, and you don't have to worry about carrying around an extra battery. So let's go ahead and run these outside, take a look at both of them, see how bright they are. One cool thing about the Nightcore is if you push it and turn it on to the low setting and then you hold it down, it will cycle through from the lowest all the way up to the brightest setting. So if you don't want it to be turned all the way up, but you still want it to be brighter than it is on the low setting, then just take your finger off and whenever you think it's bright enough, and that will save some of your battery. Whereas the Olight is not adjustable at all, but still, it's 90 lumens on the Olight is really bright. So I think it's just a preference thing at this point. Like I said, let's take these outside, take a look at how bright they are in the dark, and then we'll come back and do a quick conclusion. Thanks a lot. Okay, here we are outside. It's pretty dark. First, we're going to start off with the Nightcore. Coming in at 45 lumens. I'm about 5 feet away from this fence in front of me. As you can see, I mean, it lights up. It does the job. It's nothing, you're not going to use this as a spotlight or anything like that, but it works. But now we're going to check out the Olight. There you go. You can see it's got a nice round beam. It's coming in at 90 lumens. Obviously a lot brighter than the Nightcore. But, for everyday carry, the Nightcore, I think, would do the trick. I mean, it's probably not doing it justice being out here in the dark. You can see it's, this is the Nightcore again. Not super bright, but it does the job. And back with the Olight. Nice round beam. This is obviously the brighter of the two. So we're going to head back inside and talk a little bit more about them. All right, we're back in from outside, taking a look at the brightness. As you could see from the video, the Olight is brighter. It's twice as bright on the highest setting. If you're in a situation where you need a bright flashlight, it may do the trick. But really, if you need something super bright, you're going to want a bigger more powerful flashlight anyway. That is why I've chosen the Nitecore Tube as my everyday carry. I mean, this thing is tiny. It's all made out of plastic, but it feels solid. Now, if you run it over with your car, it's probably not going to last. But, you know, this one actually might. I mean, it's made out of pretty high-grade aluminum, and it's still pretty light, but you can definitely tell a big difference in how much they weigh. But on the keychain, they're both great. I actually have a little clip that I use to attach this to my backpack, and I can just pop it on and off with a little buckle that I made with some paracord, and that works really, really good. But the Nightcore has become my everyday carry that I put on my keychain. The personal preference of, you know, me for the Nightcore, just because for what I need it for what I use it for, it works great. And so does the Olight, but if I had to choose one, I would pick the Nitecore Tube. I hope you guys have found this informative, and I hope that if you're looking at both of these, this was helpful. Everybody be safe, have fun, and have a good day. Thanks.